Hi guys, today I'm gonna solve a box called October from HacktheBox. I think this box is really cool because the privilege escalation method is done by ASLR and NX Bypass, which is something that I'm crazy about, so this is a really fun box. So let's jump in. I'm gonna start with an nmap scan as always, nmap minus sc for safe scripts minus sv for enumerate versions, for minus v variables mode 10.10.10.16 minus OA, save in all formats, and let's call the file's name October. So as you can see, there is this SSH port open, also port 80 is open. Whenever I see port 80 or 443, I always run GoBuster. So GoBuster minus U 10.10.10.16 minus V user, if I can type, user share seglists discovery web content common.txt file. Yeah, okay, let's start this GoBuster. Also, in the meanwhile, I can just check out the web page 10.10.10.16. So it's the October CMS application. There are some links in here. Let's see, blog page, account page, and a forum. So we can check out forum and blog posts to see if any useful username, email address can be found, but this is not something to do in the first place. There is also some login and register pages. We can try some SQL injections in here. Also, we can try some tricks like admin equals sign to trick the database. We can do all of these, but let's see the GoBuster output first. Okay, we see this blog directory, which is this one. Let's see if anything else will be there useful. By the time nmap output is here, we see SSH 6.6 OpenSSH. Okay, also Apache with the version. There are some dangerous methods supported. It shows October CMS application is in use. Nothing else juicy. So let's wait for the GoBuster. If nothing else appears here, we can just run nicto. So yeah, after some struggle with connection, some directory just revealed backend. Let's check this out. So it just redirects to another login page. I will try something simple like admin. Don't save it. If it doesn't work, we can just use some brute force if there's no rate limiting or something. And it's a miracle, it just worked. Interesting. Lazy admins just leave these default passwords, I guess. Oh, perfect. There's this upload function. Let's see if I can upload a shell here. Let's clear this. So let's make there a new directory. So just copy the shell file here. User share web shells php reverse shell as sheet.php. So let's modify the file. My IP address should be, I guess, 10.10.14.4. 10.10.14.4. The part seems all right. Okay. Oh God, not the uppercase. So let's try to upload this file, okay? From Kalisa, October, new sheet.php. Alright, error uploading file. Whenever I see this, whether I change the extension to sheet.php file 5, or just add an extension like GIF or PNG, etc. So let's copy this sheet.php file to sheet.php 5. Maybe we can bypass the controls in the background. Yeah, perfect. So I'm just gonna listen on the port 1, 2, 3, 4, and public URL is here. Open a new tab, and we get a shell. Perfect. Let's see if we have a Python installed here. Yeah, we're lucky. Python C import pty spawn bin bash. Oh no, bin bash. Okay, let's see. So whenever I get a shell on a box, I generally use this enumeration scripts for privilege escalation. So I'm just gonna go home, Kalisa. It should be in my OSCP directory, I guess. Useful, need something, Linux, yeah. I generally use this file, nm2sh. Let me show you the content. It checks SUID, SGID, the current processes, etc passvd file, if they can be written or not. It checks almost everything, I guess. So let's send this to my box, Python -m, simple HTTP server. Start it and go to the temp directory. We get 10.10.14.4, port 8000. File name is nm2sh. We got the file. I don't need you anymore, goodbye. So let's change mode to nmsh and run the file to see what we have in here. So let's examine the output. It's a Ubuntu server. We log in as data. There are 2 users, root and Harry. Root is the super account, super user account. We have a Harry directory. Probably I can just reach this directory and get the user.txt file. Environmental variables. Of course, there's no server hardening. Okay. Let's see the cron jobs. I basically just memorized these, I guess. During the OSCP process, I just took a screenshot of all of these in my brain, virtually, and I know all of these, and if there's something weird appears in here, it just flashes in my head. Really weird. So network info. Oh, it lists on MySQL inside. Maybe we can check this out later if we cannot find anything else. Processes, anything weird, interesting. Okay, this is me. Go. Config files, then important versions, maybe useful for some exploits or something. GCC installed on the box, perfect, lucky me. If we can write on these important files. Now, the most interesting and the funny part is UID and SGID bits. Let's see here. Anything out of ordinary here. User local bin overflow file. This shouldn't be here normally in default. So let's go to the directory and check out for this overflow file. So I can execute it. I will. And let's try it. So it says it takes some input string. So I can just say strings overflow less to see if there is any C function that is vulnerable that I can use, Oh, here we go. So we have string copy, and it's probably just vulnerable to buffer overflow attacks. So there are some things that we can do. We can just copy this file to my own local directory so that I can work on it. So yeah, but before that, yeah, I want to check out if ASLR is enabled on this box or not. There are a couple of ways to do it. One of them is just checking this file, get proxys kernel randomize VA space. So hopefully I don't do any typos. Yeah, perfect. So it gives me the output 2. That means ASLR is enabled on the box. We could have also checked it out with this command LDD overflow grep libc. So it gives me this address. Whenever I run this command, it will give me another address, you know, as you can see here, because ASLR is enabled. If I just disable ASLR, it will give me the same address for libc. So yeah, I'm just gonna copy the file to my own directory. There are some ways to do it. I do the following: cat overflow base64 minus v0. Okay, it gives me this crazy output. Oh god. Okay, it is crazy, believe me. Okay, I took this and go back to my own directory and say echo, paste it, base64 minus d for decode, and just save it as overflow. Okay. Yeah, it's here. So clear this and start gdb minus q, not necessary, overflow. Okay. So I will just check security with checksec command, and we can see that NX is also enabled. So we're gonna use return to libc method, and in order to do that, we need some addresses. So I will just write a pseudocode here, you know, to understand it better. The first thing we need to do is to find the offset. Then we need to find some addresses like system, exit, and bnsh. Then we're just gonna do, let's say, 100 or 200, blah blah. I mean, the offset number of some random character. Then write all of the system. By concatenating all of these addresses, system, exit, and bnsh in little endian form, okay? And we will send all of these by brute forcing to bypass ASLR. Well, this is the whole plan for us right now, so we need to really write these addresses, find these addresses. So let's just first start with offset. This should be open here. I will overwrite it. So in order to do it, I am just gonna use Metasploit frameworks BDs. One of them is called pattern create. Sorry, locate, pattern create, yeah. It should be under user share here. So I'm just gonna say -L. I'm not sure how many characters I should create, so I will do another test here. So as we know, overflow just gets some input string, right? So if I say, okay, in Python, I want to create print 100 of a character. So give me this, and I will just put this as input string, and it does not give any segmentation fault or something. So if I just say overflow, put this A's for 2 times, I mean put 200 of a character as input string, it gives me a segmentation fault. So if I create 200 unique characters as a pattern, I can just decide the offset by using the script called pattern offset later. Let's use it, okay? So it created this unique pattern, and I will just say, okay, put a breakpoint at main and run with this input string. Oh my goodness, sorry. I didn't change the permission. Oh god. X overflow, yeah. Let's do it again. HTB overflow, breakpoint at main, and then run with this input. Okay. And when I say continue, it gives me this address. So I'm just gonna get this and put it under offset, sorry, pattern offset RB minus Q for the address, and it will give me the offset. Yeah, the offset is 112. So let's write it in here. The first address is found, so goodbye. B is also here, I guess. Overflow, yeah. Just say, okay, put a breakpoint at main function, run, and then just say, yeah, P system. It also gives me these addresses. This is the exit, P exit. Find the system address, comma, plus, and bin sh, I suppose. Perfect, yeah. This is the address. So perfect. I just found all of these addresses. So I can write the code right now. 112 plus. I'm just gonna write all of these in a little endian format. So I'm starting with system, 10, 12, sorry, 10, 13, etc. X, 10, X, 13. What's wrong with 12? I'm also saying and writing 12. Interesting. 5E, X, B7. Okay, that was the little endian form of system. Now let's continue with exit, 6D, 42. Okay, 5D, B7. Then also bin sh address, AC, 3B, 70, B7. Hopefully I didn't do any typos here. So let's save this, cat address. I'm gonna take these and we'll conduct some brute force here. Quit this, quit this. So I will just brute force as while true, do overflow Python minus C, print this, right? Close the parentheses and say done. Hopefully this will just give me root, yeah. Oh no, I wrote something wrong. Let's see, where is the typo? I always do typos. While true, do overflow Python -c print. Oh my god, I put another quotation mark here. It's okay, no harm done. Let's do it again. Where are you? Here. Change direction to user local bin. Overflow is here. So let's do it again. While true, do overflow and start with Python -c print this. Nice. Close the parentheses, say done. I guess that's it. Let's see if it works out or not. Perfect, we're getting some segmentation faults. After some time, I need to beat the root. Let's wait for a couple of minutes. After some time, we just check who am I, and we're root. That's it, that's the end of the box. Hopefully you enjoyed it. So see you on my next video. Bye.